Well, happy Monday, everyone.
It hasn't been that happy, but okay. Happy Monday.
Shitstorm Monday, everyone. It's over. We had some takeout, some Chinese takeout.
We did have some takeout, some Diet Coke.
We had Diet Coke, and then I've had, how many of these?
More than I can count.
It's Monday. Magnificent. Wait, what'd the kid? Mindful.
Mindful
This morning
Monday.
on the morning announcement, the little kid said, have a mindful Monday. It's like, you sweet little innocent soul.
He probably doesn't even know what mindful is.
I think the adults said that, told him to say that.
Probably.
All right, so today what we're going to discuss is the producer's back from Oregon, as you know.
I am.
She's back, thank God. But she's noticed some differences. Now, I was born in Oregon, lived there for half my life. You?
Me too.
Yep. So, we both experience it. You move along, you come to Boston, you get in the groove, you're living your life. Then you go back to visit.
And then you realize where you came from.
And then you're like, am I a tree? Like, I even had that. I wondered, am I a tree when I came back?
I had the best time. I got to see my friends and their cute little babies.
So cute. The pictures were
and wonderful weekend. I just realized, I don't know how I lived there for 23 years.
Well, first of all, what you told me before I moved here to Boston was, when you go back to visit, you step off the plane and it smells like Christmas.
Yep.
And I noticed that. And it was in July that I went back to visit. And it smells like a Christmas tree. All right, so she took the producer while she was there, always doing some vlog research. Good for you. You should get paid for this. That's why you people should be sending us some $20. Because you be paying her for all her time and energy. So, you took a little list of some things?
On my fancy iPhone here, I just had a little note going, and as I was going through the weekend, I just made some notes.
Okay.
I think we can, kind of speed through.
Yeah.
Maybe you can agree or disagree. You might have a story attached.
Okay, let's go through the list.
Okay, so I arrived, Friday night, and I got my rental car, and, the people at the rental car place, they had ties on and suits, and they were way overly friendly, and I know that we all like to be friendly. That's, great and whatever.
Right.
But when you have worked all day and then flown on a plane for 6 hours, and then the bitch behind the counter wants to have a conversation with you, not only about why you're in Portland,
but, your favorite activity to do on a Thursday.
Why is your driver's license still in Oregon if you don't live here? And, oh my goodness, what's it like where you come from? And I'm sorry, but I'd been up for, a really long time.
A long time.
And it was just, way overly friendly.
She asked you why your driver's license was still Oregon?
She did.
And you were like, what does that have to do with your life?
Yeah, she also somehow had my reservation under my maiden name. And so then I had to tell her, she goes, oh, did you get married? I said, yeah, I'm divorced. So there's that little fun.
You even say, and divorce?
Yeah, and then
what does she say? Sometimes I throw it out for fun to make people uncomfortable.
Yeah, I wanted her to stop talking, and then she goes, oh my gosh, great.
That was her response. Because this is what I feel like. I feel like people, I noticed this trying to buy some ice cream when I was in Bend.
Okay.
At 11:30 at night. She wouldn't talk to me how my day was. It's about to be the next day. And obviously people buying ice cream at 11:30 at night are either A, drunk, B, just broke up with their boyfriends.
There's not a lot of other options.
I'm not going to be talking about anything.
I just felt I find the people in Boston plenty friendly. But I also am
just
somebody
enough of friendly
who doesn't need to always have a conversation with somebody.
Why do we all have to be friends? Can't we just get in, get what I need to do? Did you notice this at Starbucks? I don't mean to derail your list.
Oh, and at Jamba.
Okay. Jamba! Yeah. I don't even know what that means. Why do they always holler that?
We could go to that part because I went to Jamba the next morning.
Okay.
And that bitch was like, so, what are you going to do today?
Oh,
and when I said, I'm
you need my own business.
Friends, she's like, oh my gosh, what's on the agenda? And I was like, that should be enough for you. We do not know each other. You are also 17 years old. So we probably don't need to be friends.
Why does she care? To me, I wonder, are you being friendly or are you being nosy as hell?
No, because I think if we saw someone here doing that, it'd be nosy as hell. But I think they just genuinely are friendly. So I try and give them the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Okay, let's see what else is on the list.
I think nosy. I want to ask people.
They drive the speed limit.
Do you know you could go over like 8 miles over the speed limit and they can't give you a ticket for that?
We should probably hope that.
What do they drive?
In Oregon watch our vlog to learn that information because they drive the speed limit. Like,
do they set cruise control? Like they go,
I don't know.
And then speedometer 55 hit cruise control?
I would hope that that's the only way they're that consistent.
I don't have time to be driving the speed limit.
Along with the speed limit, the road's super wide. Yet these people still go the speed limit.
Aren't they driving Priuses anyway?
Yeah, but guess what else?
And Subaru Outbacks? What
else? They don't honk. The bitch in front of me makes a wrong turn.
Do we wave and say like, oh, no, next time you'll get it?
Just patiently brake and wait for everyone to go.
Even if they're incompetent?
Yes. I mean, I honked once and I felt like I was going to get murdered. So
I wish you had done some more honk. Okay. All right.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I noticed this because, you know, when you go there, your body is on East Coast time. And so even if you're tired,
it doesn't matter. Right.
You wake up in the morning and you're like, okay, it's 7, but really it's 10.
Right.
So I was just looking at my weather app in bed the first morning I was there, and I was noticing that the sun rises 27 minutes later there than it does here. That's some science.
You're learning science things on our vlog today. Why?
I don't know, because at that day, the sun rose in Boston at 7:10, according to my weather.com app, and was going to rise in Portland at 7:37.
If anybody knows why science is different from the East Coast to West Coast, let me know. This also probably can be attributed to why people on the West Coast are just so laissez-faire, like blue, blue, blue.
See, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, they get some extra sleep. And
they're getting
like,
extra
my
sleep.
day hasn't started yet. It gives them time to, like, drink their organic coffee.
And kale. I think even they eat kale for breakfast.
They do at the Jamba. You could get a kale smoothie. I did not.
No way.
Okay, you can, really. Let's see.
You people are disgusting.
No, everything's just very large. The roads are wide. Okay. The stores are huge. Also, so the first day, I hadn't been there in 3 years. And I'm kind of a sentimental person, so I was, like, going to drive around and see some places. Like,
yeah, that you'd been.
Like the home that I grew up in.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then the home I also grew up in. And a few things. And I was just noticing as I was driving around that anytime there is some trees and a little bit of grass.
Which seems to be everywhere that you go.
A lot. There's also a sign that says it's a park.
It can't just be a tree with some grass? Or grass with some trees?
No. Like, here, you know how we have those, like, we have those little parks. I guess they're parks. I don't know. They're just, like, in the middle of the neighborhood, and they're a little grassy area with a...
Yeah, and, like, in the middle of the roundabout, or up on Chiswick, there's next to the Jewishes.
We don't really, like, name them, but, like, in the northwest in Portland...
It has to be a park.
It's a park, and it is sponsored by the Park and Rec District.
Sponsored by the parks.
And it doesn't matter if it's, like, 10 feet wide, it is a park, so I just thought...
Are dogs allowed at the parks?
I didn't really see a lot of dogs. It was raining.
Do dogs not have to pee when it's raining?
No, well, they do, but they go in their backyard because everyone
has a backyard. Okay, so good call. We have time for about one more thing. I only say that because some people do not like when we ramble.
Okay, well, they can,
Oh, do you know what she said to you? Just want to let you know. I feel the same.
I'm going to keep going. I just have a couple more things.
Give them all. Give them all.
They don't know. They should all. Okay, let me start over.
Yeah, no, we're getting
rushed, and then I jumbled my words.
I take it all back. You have all the time in the world.
I would like to nominate the entire state of Oregon and everyone who lives there.
Okay, do we have to give them
on a special episode of What Not to Wear?
Okay, I have 2 questions. 1, is it Birkenstocks?
No.
Okay, 2, is it Patagonia?
No.
What is it?
It's just a lot of, like, let's wear some stripes with polka dots with animal print. So a lot of, like, mixing of the prints.
Hippy dippies.
And then a lot of people just think that maybe they're colorblind. Maybe Oregon has a disproportional amount of their population that's colorblind.
Okay.
But a lot of
this could be some science.
Don't know how to match things.
Okay, what are you people wearing? They're more concerned with what the carpet looks like in the Portland airport, than what they look like in the mirror.
I mean, I think I failed, too, because you texted me that morning.
I said, better take a picture with the PDX carpet hashtag, because these fuckers love that. And she was like, yeah, and then gets on the plane, texts me from the plane Wi-Fi, oh, forgot. But, you made it up, because you came home with Portland Airport printed coasters.
Yes. So the coasters in our house now have the
Portland Airport carpet in a coaster in my house.
Let's think. I think I have 2 more things.
Go ahead.
Food there.
Do they only eat kale?
Well, I think the thing that they like to pride themselves on, from my experience, eating out with various people,
right,
as well as observing my surroundings, they really like organic, local.
They still think organic means something.
Very much so.
I get local. I totally get local, right? Like, let's support the agriculture. Well, Oregon has delicious farms.
I mean, DoorDash.
I love
the little local places.
Fast Eddie's. That's local as fuck. That shit is half a mile down Comm Ave.
Yeah, it's local.
But my problem with this organic thing is when you even look it up, your farm only has to be, like 70% organic anyway. Like, it's a scam. And the fact that people still think organic means something. Local, I'll give you local. But I will not give you organic.
Like,
I won't.
You just...
Where do they buy their groceries? At the Whole Foods?
Well, I think there's a place called, New Seasons.
Is there more New Seasons than the 4 that we've been having?
Now, that is something I didn't ask, so maybe our viewers in the Oregon can answer that.
Okay.
Last
Oregon.
thing. That hashtag, have you seen it? Hashtag Keep Portland Weird. It's on T-shirts.
I've seen weird people that live in Portland.
No. It's like a movement. If you go to the Made in Oregon store, there's T-shirts that say, Keep Portland Weird. Now, I just want to tell you, for all these people in Portland that think that they need to keep this movement going.
I think will it stay whether you keep it going or not?
I just think that maybe they should look around and realize they don't need to donate to the cause.
Okay.
They don't really need to participate in the cause, because I saw some people just in the airport going through security.
Okay.
There's a man dressed as a woman. Now, I am all about,
we love it.
Be free.
We love it. I fucking love Caitlyn Jenner.
But, it also looked like he had gone to the Goodwill and just, maybe, again,
so, what are you? My issue is, if you're going to be a thing,
maybe don't
be it and own it.
But see, here's my thing. Maybe if you want to be a woman, and you're a man,
right?
You want to be a woman,
right? Born with a Y chromosome,
right?
But you feel stronger about your exes.
Maybe, grow your hair out, get rid of your facial hair. But because, my thing with this guy was, he had a mustache, but he was wearing some skirt and high heels. And it wasn't late at night where he went out to the club. It just was
he was just going to go on a plane.
Yeah.
Where was he going? Did you follow him to his gate?
I wish that I would have, but he went to get a little bagel and cream cheese with his girlfriend. Her girlfriend. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to be politically incorrect here.
We can do whatever fuck we want here. These people have been looking at me for years.
But...
Right. No. Do you know why I think they were going?
Where were they going?
Montana. Because those fuckers in Portland love to go to Montana.
Or Wyoming.
What? Is that the same thing or is that different?
No, I can tell you I've driven through both. Wyoming is definitely a step below Montana. No offense to the people in Wyoming.
No,
I mean... just tell you a little side story and then we'll be done?
I want to know all of the stories. This is the most our producer's ever spoken. Keep talking.
A few years ago... when I had a husband, we decided to move.
Was it at the same time I did, or did you? Because she had her husband longer than I had mine.
Yeah, we both still had a husband.
Oh, Presh. Okay, go ahead.
That's so sweet.
Go ahead.
But anyway, he and we decided to pack up all our stuff and move to Boston.
Oh.
And it was super fun.
Like the Beverly Hillbillies?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, actually, sort of. So we got in the U-Haul and we drove across the country. Now we drove through Wyoming. Now it really looks like. At least that time of year, it looked like we were driving across the moon. There was just nothing. And there's just some, gray...
Are there creatures?
Well, I think we might have seen, 2 cows.
Do you see any birds?
Parks,
oh.
But no, not a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So, we stopped in a town that I'm not going to remember the name of. And we had some food at the Chili's. And while we were at the Chili's...
They even had Chili's. I bet that shit was popping on a Friday night.
It actually was. It was probably really popular. So we were at the Chili's. And me and my husband, we decided to check in at the Chili's. Which now I don't do, but whatever.
Checking in on the book?
I made some comment about how I was so glad we were going to be out of Wyoming because it was like hell on earth or something.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Probably not so kind.
The Chili's was the only restaurant.
He had a friend apparently on the book.
You offended someone on the book?
That I have offended now.
Yeah.
Because that asshole.
That's what, girl.
He wrote a big long narrative about how judgmental I was about the Wyoming people.
You bitch.
And how I was such a mean person. I mean, Jermaine will tell you.
I cannot wait. I will ask him.
But anyway, so... Yeah, Wyoming, not my favorite place on.
But the people sound angry.
Well, that person
It seems to me that if you're trying to get me to love your state as much as you do, you should not be an asshole.
Yeah.
Maybe you could comment and be like, I know most people feel that way, but guess what? We have delicious blah, blah, blah. Or this store is my favorite. Like, try to prove me wrong instead of just being an asshole.
Except for the asshole
didn't
live in Wyoming anymore. Yeah, moved his ass somewhere else.
Oh, where'd he live?
Probably in Eugene. So
people in Eugene love to know everything about all the things, so that makes sense.
So that's basically what I got. I mean, my trip to Oregon was fantastic. I'm just loving it. It was very green.
So
lots
green.
Of space. Keep Portland Weird is a real
Keep Portland
that
Weird
doesn't need to keep happening.
It seems like it happens on its own, so we don't have to really fight it.
Yeah, and I left feeling like I was going back to the better coast.
Do you know what? When I used to live over in the California.
Oh, yes.
And my stepdad's family's all on the East Coast.
Yes.
They call it the right coast. They would say, oh, you're going home to the left coast. Because this is the right coast. Get the little jokey joke? So, greetings from the right coast. Keep Boston normal.
Yeah.